Are you ready to meet the vast love of the universe in this video that will enlighten your soul with the deep echoes of a sacred message? Listen carefully, my kid, for what I'm going to disclose is very important. It concerns your future, your life, and a perilous conspiracy against you. A woman has already started the process, discreetly concealing her genuine intentions while meticulously planning each move. I can see through her darkness, even though she is playing her cards skillfully. And it's time for you to see it too, my kid. Beloved, I know you have many questions about this woman, what it is she truly desires, what could drive her to oppose you, and whether you have done her any harm. Perhaps you even question if you really know her at all. Your uncertainty is understandable and your inquiries are genuine. Rest assured, dear one, that you are not facing this battle alone. I have witnessed her every scheme and action, and I am here now to reveal the truth to you before it's too late. If your spirit is moved by this revelation, I invite you to join in this divine journey. Consider making a donation of $20, $50, or more via the YouTube Super Thanks button. As you sow this seed of faith, remember the promise of 2 Corinthians 9:8. And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. Your generosity not only supports this ministry, but also opens the door for even greater blessings in your life. Amen. This is a divine revelation from God, a message that is meant to save you, not merely a warning to be dismissed. The adversary has been operating in secrecy, assuming you would remain unaware of the unfolding events and remain blind to the reality of this spiritual assault. But I refuse to let you wander in darkness. I am here to unveil what has been hidden. Pay close attention, my child, for what I am about to share is far more serious than you may think. Your very life is in peril, and this threat is unlike any ordinary danger. It has been planned and meticulously crafted to shake the very foundation of your life and the life behind it. If your spirit is stirred by this revelation and you desire to partner in this divine mission, I invite you to bless this ministry by contributing a donation of $20, $50, or more via the YouTube Super Thanks button. Remember the promise of Luke 6:38. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. As you sow into this work, may you receive abundantly in return, for the Lord delights in blessing His faithful children. Amen. I am aware that when you hear these words, you may feel a wave of uncertainty, anxiety, and confusion. This woman is the one who has put this plan into action. It's easy to become lost in these situations and wonder, how could this happen? Why me? But try not to let fear rule your actions. What I have to tell you is even more significant than you may have imagined, so don't give up just yet. There is something much more dangerous at work here than merely a lady. A risky individual, motivated by chaos and insanity, is visible in the shadows. Who are they? What part do they play? For what reason are they involved? This character adds fuel to the flames by being interwoven into the narrative. Like the woman, they are a part of the impending storm and pose a threat. But I only beg that you give me a few more minutes, my child. Everything will alter as a result of what I am going to reveal. This is an urgent truth. I promise that everything will soon become evident, even if you're still unsure of how these pieces go together. Keep your ears open and your heart open, because what I am about to convey is not merely another warning. Rather, it is a moment that will change your life. You are stronger than you realize, my kid, yet this war is real. I'll help you through it, I promise. Let me lead the way. I want you to pay close attention, my child, because what I am going to tell you will make you feel very sad. A woman who lives in the shadows and has a heart full of resentment and jealousy has set her eyes on ruining you. You must understand this fact, though. She will not approach you directly. No, she is far more astute than that. She works covertly, employing people to carry out her scheme and concealing herself behind lies. She has now decided to use a crackhead, a man who has been completely destroyed by addiction, as her weapon. This man is anxious for the next high that will ease his suffering, and he will stop at nothing to get a little cash. She is aware that he will obey all of her orders without question. She is confident that he will comply without question. In an attempt to surprise you and make sure you don't notice him approaching, she sends him in like a shadow. But why does she do this, do you know? Because she's afraid of you, your quiet, your happiness. They annoy her. Your happiness enrages her. She is filled with anger because she has witnessed how I have shielded you and supported you during storms that ought to have destroyed you. She so spreads false information, schemes behind your back, and waits for the ideal opportunity to strike while whispering in the dark. She wants to crush you rather than just wound you. She wants to take away your happiness, tranquility, family, and sense of purpose. But pay close attention, kid. Have you forgotten what I promised you? Let me ask you this. Do you think I will allow her to win? The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy, but I have come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. John 10:10. You think I'll be quiet while she attempts to trick you? No, I am your defender and you are mine, my child. My child, you have to realize that this is more than a fight for physical dominance. It's spiritual warfare, a combat against a malevolent entity that has been battling my children since the beginning of time, and it's not simply about a woman or a man. The adversary is aware of your identity and your strength. He is aware of the purpose you are meant to fulfill in life and the force within you that threatens his empire. Thus, he does what he always does. He whispers. He casts doubt on your mind. He casts anxiety on your heart, and he casts despair on you to make you feel helpless. He's lying, though. My child, have you forgotten? The same power that opened the Red Sea, closed the lion's jaws when my servant Daniel was cast into their cave, and brought the dead back to life is inside you. Have you forgotten it? You possess that very power, and no adversary can defeat it. Pay close attention to what I'm saying. You will condemn every mouth that rises against you in judgment, and no weapon created against you will succeed. Isaiah 54:17. This is my pledge to you, not just a verse. The lady who is scheming against you feels she has authority and that her plans will succeed. However, she is mistaken. Her ideas are based on sinking sand, and she is blind. She may move covertly, send men after you, and circulate false information to make people hate you, but she cannot undo what I have already decreed. I have solid plans for you, and I will always be there to defend you. I am your defender, so don't be afraid, my child. I won't allow her to prevail. But pay close attention. I have more to tell you. The fight is not yet over. My kid, stay close because I'll be guiding you through the next steps. The most crucial step is to lean in close. I have a big revelation for you, so pay close attention. Not only will the scheme she has against you fail, they will turn against her. The same thing that will destroy her will be the trap she believes she had meticulously set for you. That very catastrophe that falls on her will be the same destruction she planned to unleash upon you. She believed she could operate covertly, keeping her evil actions out of my view, but she failed to remember that nothing is concealed from me. Remember Haman? He constructed the gallows with the intention of destroying my servant Esther, but Haman was ultimately the one who was hanged from those exact gallows. He believed that he could plot his way to triumph, but my justice is always successful. My justice is always successful. My child, listen to this. Whomever digs a pit will fall into it, and the person who dug it will be rolled back. Proverbs 26:27. Before the fight had began, I had already written your triumph. I hold your destiny in my hands, despite the enemy's belief that he is in charge. I am your sturdy fortress and haven during the storm. My child, you must cling on to me. That's what I need from you. Don't falter. Don't allow fear to consume you. Even though the evildoers may rise up against you and plan and scheme, they will ultimately fail. When the storm passes, you will be able to realize for yourself that I was always there for you. I've already set up a table for you, kid. Right in front of your adversaries, I have set it up for you. They will have no choice but to observe as I bless you in ways they never could have predicted. Under my control, what they attempted to take from you will flourish. They will see you develop, succeed, and find peace, all of the things they wanted to see you lose. Now remain steadfast. Do not falter or turn back. This fight is mine, not yours. And now, my child, pay attention to what I'm going to do. You're going to witness my power in action in ways you never would have imagined. Listen carefully, my child. I've been talking to you in ways you may not even be aware of. Through the songs that moved you, the talks that seemed to come at the right time, and the dreams that awakened something deep within you, I have whispered. Your growth was always strengthened by every sign, every setback, and every hardship. I am aware that there were times when you felt like nothing was going your way and you questioned why things weren't turning out the way you had hoped. However, you were blind to the preparation that was taking on inside of you. More than you could have ever dreamed, your soul was being molded, stretched, and prepared for something much bigger. The time is almost here. You're on the brink of your metamorphosis, and the time is almost here. Everything is about to change. It's time to let go of the previous you, the one who doubted, who settled, who carried burdens that weren't supposed to be yours. Your history no longer holds you back. You are no longer under the control of that previous version. It is no longer necessary to repeat outdated cycles. It's time for you to get up, take a proud stance, and completely embrace the person I made you to be. For this, you have been ready. My child, everything that has happened to you has brought you to this point, and you are now prepared. Never undervalue the impact of a straightforward discussion. One phrase or sentence can remind you that you are never alone in your darkest moments, and sometimes that is all it takes to get you out of the dark. People that listen with more than just their ears are the ones I send your way. Their hearts are listening. They stay with you no matter how late it gets or how depressed you are. They don't rush you or pass judgment on you. I am aware that you have had evenings when you felt alone and that no one could possibly comprehend the weight of your thoughts. But now, can you see? Deep souls with deep hearts are the folks I've always put in your life, even if you weren't aware of it. My gifts to you are these. They are able to see through your quiet and sense the inner turmoil you attempt to conceal from others. Sometimes they save you from yourself, and other times they are the ones who save your life. And save them when you locate them, when I send them to you. They serve as evidence that my love is always there for you, even during your darkest hours. Pay close attention, my kid, for what I have to say is crucial. One of the rarest and most precious things you can provide is consistency, which is a love language. You know, when it's easy, when everything is dazzling and bright, everyone can come over for a moment and offer you their attention. However, those who remain through the most trying times, through the seasons, through the weather, through the difficulties, show genuine dedication, true love. That's what counts. Nothing in your life can genuinely develop if you are inconsistent. You cannot have strong faith without perseverance, profound love without devotion, or long-term success without discipline. Without commitment, there is no depth. Those who shine through every storm and every morning are the most attractive people, not those who just shine briefly. They never lose their light. Recall the version of yourself that had huge dreams, was passionate about love, and had a strong belief system. Remember who you were like that. That was the most authentic version of who I made you to be, and it wasn't an accident. You were intentionally set on fire. Keep it alive. Don't allow life's burdens cause you to become inconsistent in what really matters. Life will attempt to divert you from your path and cause you to lose sight of your values. But you must continue to be reliable for me. Be the one to show up when things are difficult, not just when things are comfortable or easy, but always when the world is urging you to give up. Be the one to remain loyal. Beauty is found in the quiet strength, the steady heartbeat, and the unwavering faith in that constancy. You will discover the life you were destined to lead, my child, one filled with genuine joy, passion, and purpose. Showing up every day, even when you can't see the finish, is more important than having a single ideal moment. And you'll discover everything you've been looking for once you do that. Pay great attention to what I have to say, my child. The people who are supposed to be in your life will never impede your development. They will never attempt to cut your wings or stifle your dreams. Rather, they will support you. They will inspire you to reach new heights and become all that I made you to be. Instead of confusing you or draining your energy, their presence will bring you tranquility, a consistent, peaceful calmness that reassures you that you are loved and protected. You will always be filled with light by the proper people, not drained. They will never abandon you, even though they might not completely comprehend the suffering you endure or the wounds that have molded you. They will see you not only from the outside, but also from the inside out. They will repeatedly decide to see you for who you really are. And pay close attention, my darling. Love was never intended to be a struggle. It's not something you have to battle for. You will never doubt your value because of the people I've put in your life. They will never make you feel like you are hard to love because pure love loves you the way I do, without reservation or condemnation, and does not view you as a burden. Keep the people who remind you of this fact close at hand. Anyone who causes you to forget it should be let go. You will be uplifted, not depressed by true love. It's time to stop waiting, my child. Now is the moment for you to begin receiving. You have given so much of yourself for so long, your faith, your patience, your energy. Even if the answers were hidden and the journey was lengthy, you persevered through times of uncertainty when all you had was faith in me. You persisted. Your time is coming. Things are starting to change now. I have witnessed everything. The prayers you muttered in private, the tears you shed when no one else was there, the seeds you sowed in trust. Not a single detail has been ignored or forgotten. This particular moment has been the result of every sacrifice and every act of surrender. My youngster, get ready. I am going to pour blessings into your life like you have never experienced before, so open your heart wide. What seemed postponed is now happening. The blessings you believe were gone will soon return. The doors that were previously locked will suddenly open wide. Have faith in me, my child, for I am a God of perfect time, and I will fulfill all of my promises to you. March is not just any month. It's the month when everything starts to come together. Your dreams will transform from distant aspirations into your reality during this season of deliberate manifestation. No more second guessing, no more waiting. You should now confidently enter the life I've been preparing for you. You won't have to shrink back or try to fit in somewhere you don't belong. You'll live the life you were always meant to live. Without doubt or fear, you will bravely pursue your passions. You will adopt a new perspective that embodies the power, discernment, and mission I have ingrained in you. Now is your time. It's your moment to embrace the chances that have been presented to you, follow your passions, and pursue your aspirations. Your spirit was created to thrive, not to be drained, so you will guard, safeguard, and nourish your serenity, which will no longer be negotiable. March is the month when you can truly embrace the abundance I've promised you, flourish and expand in ways you never imagined. Now, maintain your faith, since this is only the start of something truly remarkable. You will walk into the future I have already prepared, and the world will witness the strength I have given you.